Hello, friends, and welcome back to English Classes Online, where English learning is made easy. Kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Like and share our videos and turn on the notification for more videos. English Classes Online is where English learning is made easy. English Classes Online is also where literature in English is made easy. English Classes Online is where we teach you how you can use the English language as a powerful tool for content creation. So we teach you how you can use the English language to create valuable content and create multiple streams of income on various online platforms. So you are most welcome to our channel. Rest assured that our classes are always informative, educative, and exciting. Let's dive into today's lesson right away. In today's lesson, our focus is on words most suitable to fill numbered gaps in the West African Senior School Certificate Examination and other Senior School Certificate Examinations. This is our 2023 English preparatory lesson. So if you are preparing for any of these English exams, this video is highly recommended for you. I am Benjamin, and I invite you to the lesson. Let's dive into it right away. We are going to illustrate with the West African Senior School Certificate Examination of June 2020, precisely section 6 in the objective test questions part. Now, here is the instruction. In the following passage, the numbered gaps indicate missing words. Against each number in the list below the passage, 4 options are given in columns lettered A to D. Choose the word that is the most suitable to fill the numbered gaps in the passage. Now, this section deals on register, and before we start solving the questions, I will explain some of the grammatical principles you need to know so that you will be able to answer questions in this section easily. So let's look at some of those grammatical principles, okay, that you understand, because in answering questions on register, you need to really understand those principles that will help you to answer questions correctly. Principles you must know. First of all, you need to understand what is register, okay? That is very, very important. Register is the use of language for a particular purpose or in a particular social situation. According to Jonathan Swift, putting proper words in proper places is a very important grammatical principle in the use of English. Now, register is often used to refer to words associated with a specific field of activity, such as register of agriculture, register of education, register of law, advertising, government and politics, sports, and so on and so forth. So in a way, Register is sometimes used interchangeably with vocabulary. Vocabulary refers to all the words in a language, but this is where it differs, from register in some of its shades of meaning, you know. Then register also refers to all the words that a person knows and uses in a language. But then register can also be referred to as the words typically used when talking about a particular subject or field of study. And this is where it really uh, resembles register. Okay. For example, you can talk about the vocabulary of agriculture just as you can talk about the register of agriculture, politics, sports, and so on. Then the next grammatical principle you need to know is collocation. Collocation refers to a group of words, two or more words to be specific, that usually go together. For example, whenever you say, I want to eat, what comes to mind is food. I want to eat food. And it will actually be strange if you say, I want to eat water, because water and eat do not go together. They are not collocates, but food and eat are collocates. I want to eat food, okay? But when you say I want to drink, what comes to mind as a collocate is water. I want to drink water, okay? So that is what we mean by collocation. Then the next one is semantics, and that is the meaning of a word, phrase, or text. Now, all these grammatical principles are important. There are a host of others, but we have just mentioned these four. There are certain grammatical principles you ought to know so that you will be able to answer questions correctly. Excuse me. There are certain grammatical principles that you need to know so that you'll be able to answer questions correctly in the West African Senior School Certificate examinations and indeed other English exams. Okay? Now let's begin to solve the questions uh, as we read the passage. Then when we come to each number, that's why it is called numbered gaps, we are going to choose a word from here to fill the numbered gap. Well, the alphabets are scattered. Let's rearrange the alphabets. Excuse me. So we are going to read the passage, and then when we come to each numbered gap, then the we pick a word from the options lettered A to D to fill in the gap. Okay, the most suitable among the four options. So let's begin. Hardly a day passes without news of terrible accidents on our roads. So with this first sentence, you understand that this is about road accidents, okay? Most of the time, these are caused by the ignorance and dash of drivers. Is it option A, forgetfulness, B, carelessness, C, wickedness, D, doubtfulness? The correct option, of course, is B, is carelessness, okay? Because in talking about road accidents or road transportation, you talk about reckless driving. So carelessness is one of the major causes of road accidents. Then let's continue reading. Besides the ignorance of the drivers, Most of the vehicles that ply our roads are not dash. Then 72, A, road friendly, B, roadworthy, C, streetwise, D, road tested. So you can see here the appropriate option is B, roadworthy. Okay, roadworthy, because we know the first one is carelessness. Okay, so let's continue. Vehicles are supposed to be tested manually before certificates are issued. However, vehicle owners are issued with these certificates even when their vehicles have not been properly dashed. Then we look at 73. A, scrutinized, B, appraised, C, considered, D, inspected. The correct answer is inspected, and that's why you talk about, you know, uh, vehicle inspectors. Okay, so the word suitable there is inspected. So, and this is exactly how to answer questions in this section of the exam. Let's now move on to the next. And so we continue, the passage continues. Most of the drivers do not have valid driver's dash. 74. A, document. B, papers. C, license. D, particulars. License. Driver's license. That's the correct option. There are driving schools with qualified dash to prepare prospective drivers. 75. A, trainers. B, instructors. C, experts. D, teachers. Now, those who teach in driving schools, who help the drivers to learn driving, what are they called? They are called instructors, both in British English and in American English. They are driving instructors. So B is the correct option here. Then let's continue. After a period of training, the prospective drivers are made to go through a road test. It is when they pass this test that they are dashed to drive. 76A, certified. B, confirmed. C, graded. D, accredited. The correct option is A, certified. They are certified. Okay, so these are the correct options. Now let's move on to the next. Some drivers never even had a learner's dash when they were learning to drive. 77. A, permit. B, clearance. C, authority. D, order. Now, the correct option is A, permit. Driving permit. That is the correct option. Consequently, they have no knowledge of dash rules. 78. A, expressway. B, traffic. C, highway. D, road. Well, B is the correct answer. Traffic rules. You talk of traffic rules. Okay, so again, you talk about collocation. You can talk of the highway code. Code collocates with highway, rules collocate with traffic rules. So that is how to discuss the language of road traffic or road transportation. To them, 100 kilometers per hour may mean minimum speed allowed. Little wonder the dash on our roads. 80. A, murder. B, scenes. C, incident. D, carnage. The correct option is carnage. Carnage refers to, the the tragedies, the disasters, the loss of life that happen on the roads. Okay. So, and this brings us to the end of today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you did, make sure you like the video and share it with your friends and relations. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, kindly leave them in the comment section below. See you in the next class. Many thanks for watching today's video. A big thank you to all of you out there for being part of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, kindly subscribe to this channel. Subscribe now as a way of giving us support. For notification about new videos, click on the bell icon. You will find the bell icon. Click on it so that whenever a new video is uploaded, you will be instantly notified. If you have actually enjoyed the video, like and share the video with your friends and relatives. This is very important. If you have any comments, leave your comments below. Any questions, any suggestions, we would gladly receive them and respond promptly and positively to them. See you in the next video. I look forward to always seeing you in the new video. Thank you and